Yo, guys, Justin James here with the 10-7. I'm here to give my final thoughts and my final predictions on UFC 322 going down tonight. Guys, I want to start with Dariush versus Saint-Denis. All right, Dariush, as you guys know from the weigh-ins yesterday, he missed weight by a couple pounds. He's getting a little up there in age. Guys, Saint-Denis has got to take. Take Saint-Denis for the finish. I'm going to take the under when it comes to Saint-Denis. Now moving on to Leon Edwards versus Carlos Protes. Originally, before I made my video, I thought this fight was going to be a striker's delight. But I tell you what, after I've done my homework, after I've done my research, I really think Leon Edwards is going to take a Bilal approach to Carlos Protes. I think he's going to want to slow the fight down. I think he's going to want to grind down. I think he's going to wear on Protes. Protes is very explosive, very dynamic. He spins. He has explosive striking. I think Leon Edwards is going to want to negate that with wrestling. I think he's going to put him up against the fence, take him down, and try to grind on him. I'm taking Leon Edwards by decision. It's a 3-round fight. Now we're going to Brady versus Morales. Now, Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. This is incredible. Sean Brady coming into this fight, 18-1. Michael Morales, 18-0. This is a big step up in competition for Michael Morales. All right. Michael Morales has had some good wins. I believe he beat Gilbert Burns most recently. But Sean Brady is another guy. Like this guy, Sean Brady, I think, is the truth of the division. I think he's a future champ. I'm taking Sean Brady. I could see it going. I could see Sean Brady even getting a submission here. Michael Morales, known for his knockout power. I think he has 13 knockouts out of 18 wins. Sean Brady is, I think, the more complete MMA fighter. Michael Morales is great. Don't get me wrong. But I think it's Sean Brady's time. And he's going to get the win and get up there in title contention. Now, going on to our co-main event, Shevchenko versus Weili. Guys, this was an incredible fight for me to break down. I really enjoyed watching the fight footage. You know, we have Shevchenko who lost her belt. She got it back. We have Weili who lost her belt to the Rose, got it back. You know, we have arguably the two GOATs in their weight class. Now, Weili going up to 125 pounds to try to become a double champ in the women's division. Now, Shevchenko, 37 years old, you know, in that whole Alex Grasso trilogy, I saw a lot of holes in Shevchenko's game. I feel that, you know, she's getting a little older, getting a little slower, doesn't look as crisp as she used to. She still has that beautiful left high kick, so Weili has to look out for that left high kick. But I think Weili is going to put pressure on her. Shevchenko's going to try to wrestle. She's going to try to grapple. Weili is going to stuff her takedowns just like she did Tatiana, and then she is either going to grind out a decision or she's going to finish Valentina in the later rounds. And I like both girls, guys. This is not a hater. This is not the hater in me. I'm a big fan of Weili. I'm a big fan of Valentina. I just think Weili has a little bit more on the line. She's going for the double champ status. She has a little bit more motivation. Shevchenko, if she wins, she just beat the smaller fighter coming up. So a lot of times the motivation will be a lot different. Moving on to our main event, we're talking about JDM versus Islam Makhachev. This is another double champ possibility. Islam, 155. Everyone says, you know, he's always in the shadow of Khabib. You know, what can he do to surpass Khabib? He has a loss on his record. This is what he has to do to solidify himself as the greatest lightweight of all time. And that's go to welterweight and take it to JDM. Now, unfortunately, my prediction, with Islam coming out of southpaw stance, he's going to be hiding behind that left cross, that right hook to engage in his wrestling. He's going to have great cage pressure. He's going to try to take JDM down early. Now, I know JDM has been practicing. He's went 2 fight camps where he's practicing his takedown defense. His last fight was against Bilal. His boxing looked incredible. His body shots looked incredible. His takedown defense looked beyond incredible. Now imagine he's had 16 weeks of fight camp preparing to not get taken down, and if he gets taken down, to get back up. I think JDM is focused on negating Islam's wrestling. I think he's put in his time. I think he's done his due diligence to make sure that he's ready for this matchup. Guys, I'm taking JDM by decision. I mean, JDM switches from orthodox to southpaw, that beautiful straight left. his body work, his head movement. I think it's going to give Islam fits up and down, through and through the ring. Hence why I'm taking him by decision. So reiterate, guys, take Saint-Denis, take Edwards, take Brady, take Weili, and take JDM. If you want to parlay them all together, great. If the parlay hits, make sure to send me a little Venmo. I appreciate you guys. Tell me what you think about my predictions in the comments, guys. Again, that's Saint-Denis, Leon Edwards, Sean Brady, Weili Zhang, and Jack Del Molina, guys. See you later.